Yo, welcome to another video. You can see right here, we got a new best time, 54 seconds. This is your R3 beginners free to play guide. So obviously I'm doing this in public, and you never know who you're gonna be uh, partnered up with to raid, right? As you can see, we're waiting on this person again. Now, let me go over the team for you basically. Now these are all free to play units. So the way it's gonna work is you want to use your bale, and the bale here, I mean it's ruined decently, but not like crazy. You see, we got some. This one's not even +9 yet. That one's very good, and then the will. Now the key on the bale is you do want the shield and the will set for sure, okay? And you can go HP in one of these slots if you don't have attack runes yet, or good ones, okay? And just kind of get as much crit rate as you can. Now he does, because he awakens into crit, he already has 30. So I'm only getting 54 from the substats, but 84 is enough here. But you do want the shield and the will, like I said, right? And then what's going to happen is the Fran and the vampire are gonna ideally buff you, and then when the Lauren hits this defense break, we're gonna be able to do some very nice damage, because ideally, now unfortunately I'm not running the double brand, but I suggest you run your double brand on this homunculus, okay? But if the homunculus puts up that brand, then your bale is going to do some pretty nice damage, even with HP on slot 6, okay? And then the lapis slot, is kind of, I mean, I really didn't know what free to play unit to put in here. Ideally, you may want to do the fire panda, and that way you can use his leader skill and he can put him in the front. But lapis is an extremely free to play unit, as they give her out to start now, right? So the reason she works here is because she brings, she absorbs a lot of the attack bar, so that from the boss. So it means that the boss is not going to be pounding on you as often, right? And then here, this right here, it decreases their defense. So that's a backup defense break, right? And then here it's a little bit more attack bar as well, decrease. So that between her and the Lauren, it's going to allow your team to move without them having, without the boss kind of wrecking you, basically, right? And the Lauren free-to-play unit, I am running her on Violent. She's got decent runes here. Nothing too crazy, but I think it's achievable. She doesn't need Violent. It kind of helps just control the boss again, so you can live a little longer. But this team works just fine for R3. And then this, the Igar, he's just on speed, attack, and HP. Just, some kind of weirdish runes, but I mean, it works. It works. It definitely works. Now, hopefully we can get someone else to join us. And then the friend is on Violent. That's obviously because we use this friend for Guild Wars and stuff, right? I mean, nothing too crazy. And as you can see, most of these runes are not grinded, and that's because this is not an R5 account yet, so that's why. Unfortunately, we did lose everybody. Hopefully, we can get a raid team going here, and then I can show you guys how the team works, and you guys can actually see it in action, and you'll see that you're gonna be doing some good damage with this team. Now here, ideally, I don't have a Konomiya build. You can use Konomiya as a secondary healer or cleanser, and then you can run the Lauren lead instead. But like I said, the fire panda works really well as well. Alright, looks like we do have a raid team, and let's see how this goes. I see a Mephisto in there, man. And I'm sure you're going to see a bunch of different things out there. Again, if you have better monsters, then I just wanted to show you guys a free-to-play team for this. But alright, here we go. So this is why you want the will on the bale, so that he doesn't get attack broken. And there you go, the good Lauren It's going to put up those debuffs. And there's the... Okay, there we go. The friend unfortunately didn't buff. Now she did. But we only had 4 stacks. But look, the boss is already at half health. The Bale did some very good damage. Without the 5 stacks, that 5th stack probably would have pushed the boss over. And if you can get like a damage team like this going, then you're going to be able to run this pretty fast. I mean, this is going a lot better than what I remember R3. I did R3 on my main account for about 7-8 months, honestly, before I moved out of it. And that's where I got a bunch of my grinds. It can definitely start propelling your accounts very, very well. But you see, nobody's really in danger of dying. You noticed I did run HP on a few of them, and just kind of mix and match it with the attack power and the HP if you need it. All right, so I mean that was a minute. Not bad, right? Not bad, especially because I think we may even have better runes than our current raid partners, and the runes are not amazing just yet. But that's definitely something. Let's go again. I haven't done R3 in forever, but I do want to bring something out for all of you beginner players. And what this team's going to do is it's going to kind of set the tone. You can start working on your Bale, and eventually you can move into, you know, R5 with your Bale speed team, right? So right there, the Fran did buff. The Aegir should buff again, and we do have the brand up. So let's see how much damage there's. Look at it. Look at this Bale. Look at that. You see, guys? You see? I mean, just as long as you can get that turn 1, you know, that burst of damage in, you're going to be able to clear this so much easier than if you just go with a full support team, like a lot of R3 teams kind of do still. But yeah, I mean, look at that. We got the brand back up again, and this is it. And look at the damage. Look at this, the total. Look at the damage, 57%. I do believe that these are the runes that I'm using on these monsters are I think they're pretty achievable by most early game players, or early mid game, or just mid game players. So I definitely recommend maybe building this team. It works very, very well. I'm actually fairly certain that it could probably do R4. I'm not too certain, but I just want to focus on R3 because I feel like if you farm enough of R3, that's going to be enough. But definitely, if you can, try it in R4, see how it goes. Okay, right here, we're going to talk about speed order, about your speed tuning. So first, the Lauren goes, and then the Fran. That doesn't matter, but you really just want everyone to go before the Bale, ideally. Because that's more chances for them to buff him, right? Especially the Vamp and the Fran. Right there, unfortunately, because he didn't have the 5 stacks, he didn't use it. But what that means is now we have 5 stacks, and the boss is already doing its jump. So we're going to be able to destroy this boss on the second turn. So this kind of, see, there's the defense break from the Lauren. And we do still have our attack buff. Hopefully the boss does not. No, he didn't. And look at that. I mean, he took probably like a quarter health by himself of the second HP bar. So, and I don't think the runes on this Bale are pretty crazy. You should definitely be able to achieve something like this. And he, even if you don't, yeah, even if he's got a little bit less, you should be okay. And you can see that we are number 1 again, and that's because we're bringing so many debuffs and so much damage. All right, so we're gonna do one more. This guy is not mandatory. You can replace him with really anything, anything. It doesn't have to be a damage dealer. It doesn't have to be somebody with a brand. It really doesn't. You can replace him with anything. He's just there because he's free to play. So I wanted someone, wanted to use, like I said, showcase monsters that are free to play, that you actually will have access to. And see right there, the friend, okay, they both buffed, so this is going to be easy that for the Bale to push this boss into the jump. See, there it is. But again, you can replace any of them. You know, if you haven't fused your Bale, then it's just going to be slower. But I would definitely say start fusing your Bale, because Bale he's amazing. He's amazing for any raid team, and also for Guild Wars. So definitely work on fusing your Bale. The Homunculus, again, you can replace with anything. Lapis and the Homunculus are interchangeable, but I do think the Agar and the Fran and the Lauren, there's no need to replace them. Just use them, please. Please just use them. The Vampire buff acts as a secondary heal. And look at that. We got a new best time, 45 seconds, guys. That's not bad. Again, it's all going to depend on who you are raiding with, right? Depending on how good their team is, right? But again, these two can be replaced by anything, really. Whatever you like, whatever you have built, basically. I mean, look at, you know, we got Sigmars, we got Shazoon, a Colleen. Colleen would be great here. Diaz. There's the Fire Panda, Delphoy. There's just so many options. Konomiya. Anything, really. The core is the Bale, the Fran, the Lauren, and definitely the Dark Vampire. So there you have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section before. Let me know if this gave you, or if this helped you actually get into R3, or just if it's something that you're going to start working towards. I hope that it helps you guys. I'm trying to do some different content because I understand not everyone is endgame. There's so many people that are still trying to doing that grind, right? And if I can help one of you, at least one of you, get into R3, and that's gonna progress you into R5 eventually. So I'm happy to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. If you're new to the channel, please drop a like, and more importantly, drop a subscription. I truly appreciate it, guys. Bale is OP in all raids, and not just BJR5. If you didn't know, now you know. You know.